We all teach character. Whether we intend to or not, our words, behaviors, customs, and policies in our schools and classrooms show our students what we believe. Just as babies and toddlers learn from mimicking the behaviors they see around them, so do grade school and adolescent children. These behaviors go on to affect school measures such as attendance, bullying, grades, and standardized test scores.
Changing the culture of a school and the behaviors of our students is a deeply layered and difficult task. But here's the good news. You can make a difference every day and have fun while living it out. Doing SEL, or character education, as an add-on to the daily experiences of an educator or a student leads to frustration, confusion, and exhaustion. Following a strategy for incorporating emotional intelligence into all aspects of the school day and home life gets results.
At Core Essential Values, our purpose is to provide a strategy to align character education and social emotional learning, or SEL, so that students, educators, and families can be the best versions of themselves. Because we know that when kids are nurtured with good character and SEL skills, then they are better equipped to handle the challenges of school and life. Much like feeding a plant while it grows, we believe that by embracing whole child development in our schools, we set our kids up to thrive.
Imagine if, during the next weeks and months of the school year, everyone in our schools spoke in one voice about how people should treat each other, make thoughtful decisions, and work hard for their future. We would have better performing schools. We would have better prepared kids.
That's why, since 1998, we've been providing character education and social emotional learning resources to schools across the country and around the world. The heart of our programming is the core elementary curriculum, and over time, we've added curriculum and resources to pre-K programs, middle school and high schools, communities, and districts as a whole.
We want to influence schools, parents, and community organizations who partner with us to do 4 things well: align school leaders, equip all educators, focus on the whole child, engage the family.
The first essential is first for a reason. When all leaders across a school or district are guided by a common strategy to deliver engaging content, so many other things can fall into place. Our strategy simply starts with aligning the most important leaders in a kid's educational life with the same vision for their future. This strategy points kids to what we call the big 3. Treating others right is about our relationships with others, including the competencies of social awareness and relationship skills. Making smart decisions is about learning to make choices that incorporate many factors, as is age appropriate. It involves learning how to evaluate, identify problems, being aware of personal safety and ethical standards. Maximizing your potential incorporates self-awareness and self-management and emphasizes long and short-term goals, where age appropriate. Using the common language of value words, we call them big ideas, and an application each month, you can bring everyone, schools, families, and communities on board together. All people, no matter their background, demographics, or experiences, have the opportunity to grow in their understanding and expression of big ideas like patience, kindness, gratitude, respect, and creativity. And here's the thing about these big ideas. Just as much as they matter, so do the following descriptions, or you can call them application or definition. Rotating every 3 years, our big ideas highlight many of the skills and character traits needed for academic and social growth, both in the present and in the child's future. We use the same big idea value word at each age level each month. We just talk about them in different ways for the appropriate developmental stages. So, across your school or district, all students, families, and staff will focus on the same big idea at the same time. All of this supports a common vision of a school where everyone treats others right, makes smart decisions, and maximizes their potential.
Sharing this simple online resources with your whole staff gives a small piece of the learning to everyone, ensuring that each child and adult have a chance to learn about and practice the value each month. From the bus driver and the cafeteria worker to the classroom teacher and the media specialist. everyone plays a role in developing these soft skills. Placing the visuals everywhere, whether in person or online, creates an atmosphere ripe for remembering and living out the big ideas. Kids will remember what they hear, see, and experience all month long. So crafting an environment that enhances and emphasizes the big ideas in your school is critical. Using the strategy and curriculum every day, even in small ways, ensures that these values become a part of the culture at your school.
As educators, it's easy to focus all of our time and attention on the academic progress of our students. After all, we are measured and compensated based on their academic growth, and their future somewhat depends on it. However, we are all beginning to understand the needs of the whole child and the implications that emotional well-being and behavioral norms have on cognitive abilities. According to David B. Wangard, President Director of the School for Ethical Education in Milford, Connecticut, the 21st century is placing great demands on our students and educational system. To meet those demands, we recognize that educating the head, the cognitive domain, exclusive of the heart and hand, affective and behavioral domains, is no longer educational best practice. We know this because schools are communities of learners in relationship with one another. As educators, we must help our students develop a high degree of behavioral competence, the hand, to learn within these communities. Meaningful learning then requires affective engagement, the heart, with the material to achieve cognitive mastery, the head. It is the education of our students' heads, hearts, and hands that will genuinely prepare them for success in college, career, and civic life. Explicitly teaching what behaviors we hope to see and developing core emotional and relational competencies will allow for the maximum impact of literacy, problem solving, and subject-specific teaching.
We believe all parents and caregivers want what's best for their kids. That desire may be expressed differently from one home to another, but at Core Essentials, we lean into families and caregivers as the primary educational leaders of their children. After all, a child might be in school for about 1,200 hours in a typical school year, but that same child will have over 3,000 non-sleeping hours at home. That's why consistent communication about what is being taught and expected in regards to a child's development brings parents along as allies and leaders in the process. Parents also desire a sense of connection to the school and reasons why these big ideas are important. Why does teaching patience, both at school and at home, benefit the whole family? Why does an emphasis on interpersonal peace bring calm to a classroom as well as a sibling's bedroom? Finally, we give parents the tools and resources needed so that they know how to lead their home in confidence. Sending home fun, engaging family activities, including developmentally important information in bite-sized portions, can help parents have a sense of clarity for their role in developing the behaviors and competencies desired. Now that you have access to the curriculum, you will be able to find your materials each month in a variety of ways. Dropbox, Google Drive, selected links sent to you in a monthly email.
Once inside your chosen method of delivery, make sure you look through all of the resources available. There are a lot of pieces that you can use to build out your culture throughout the entire school experience. Online communication and newsletters for parents, book lists and specials options, lessons, videos, announcements, and even behavior supports and small group extension lessons.
The best place to start is in the folder marked Get Started in each curriculum. This will give you the info you need to launch the curriculum in your school or district. If this is your first year or your 20th year implementing these resources, make sure you check it out to maximize your investment in the curriculum.
Next, select the curriculum you will be implementing in your school and queue up the training video for that resource. You can choose from Seedlings Pre-K, Core Elementary for K through 5th grades, Reconnect Middle and High School for grades 6 through 12. And as always, reach out with any questions. As Elizabeth always says, we're here to help.